Hello, poets! Welcome back to our poetry unit. Last week, we asked ourselves, what is poetry? And we found out that poetry is a way to express yourself. Then we asked ourselves, what would I like to write poems about? And we made heart maps to brainstorm some ideas. Today, we're going to ask ourselves, how can we use poems to share life lessons? We'll read some poems and see what the theme is, or what the life message is. For example, in Coco, the theme was, it's important to make time for your family. Let's review what theme is.
Theme is what the author teaches readers. It's an insightful statement about human nature, life, or the world. The theme is never directly stated. The reader has to figure out or infer the theme. People sometimes mistake topics for theme. Topics are usually one or two words like love, or good and evil, or family. Themes, though, are expressed in a sentence. Themes are universal, which means it is not specific to just one story. Theme can be applied to the real world. Have you heard of the story The Tortoise and the Hare? The theme is, persistence pays off in the end, or don't give up even if you think you won't win, or slow and steady wins the race. Here are some examples of common themes. Notice that they are not specific to just one story. These are life lessons. Remember that a theme is different from main idea. The main idea is what the story is mostly about. The theme is the life lesson or moral of the story, like actions speak louder than words, or it's okay to be different, or life and death are part of the life cycle.
Before you begin, let's go over today's assignment. Remember, always fit your document so that the text and pictures are easier to read. You're almost done with part 1, our theme introduction. After this, you need to write one example of a theme here. For example, honesty is better than cheating. Next, you're going to click here and open to watch a vocabulary about theme. After that, you'll write another example of a theme from the video. Then, you'll do an Edpuzzle where you will listen to 2 poems and will practice together finding the theme. Click on the Edpuzzle. You do not need to log in. You can just press play and complete the Edpuzzle here. When you're finished, come back and tell us which poem you liked better and why. Finally, you'll identify the theme in a poem on your own. You have 2 choices. You can read a poem called The Undefeated, a poem celebrating African Americans by Kwame Alexander, or you can read Casey at the Bat, a poem about baseball. Click on the link to listen to the poem first. When you're done with that, you'll need to write here the theme of the text. Don't forget at the end to reflect on your learning and leave any questions you have for your teacher.